What is going on today, guys? Sticks10 here. Today we're going to take a look at my new best buddy Dialga in Go Battle League, specifically Master League here, going up against a Giratina, and it does look like it has Shadow Claw on it. So we're going to just allow these first Dragon Claw to go through, and then you can see we lag there a little bit. And so I'm going to shield this Dragon Claw, and then we're going to go for the Iron Head here. Should draw a shield more than likely. And then we will keep going with these Dragon Breaths. And I honestly felt like, man, this is going to be a lot closer than it should be. I feel like I'm missing Dragon Breaths. And so that does actually cost me this match, or this right there. And we bring in Gyarados. We're gonna farm down there the last little bit of energy. I should have had switch advantage. And so our problem is in the back, I am pretty weak to Melmetal. Honestly, my whole team's kind of weak to Melmetal. So we're gonna hit this crunch, see if they use a shield or not. They decide not to. Mewtwo comes in, which actually gives me a little bit of a chance here. Shield up. I'm assuming this is going to be Psy Strike. And then we're going to just farm this down. I don't want to throw anything at this Mewtwo. I just want to charm it down. And then try to... yeah. So I've lost this one. Unfortunately, they've got a shield left, so there's that. Use it, and then they'll throw a Rock Slide, and that'll be GG's. So definitely, I think losing those Dragon Breaths on that first part of the match definitely cost me some. But overall, I was in a pretty bad spot with Melmetal there in the back, which honestly, I should change my team because of that. And we're going to keep farming up a little bit here. Get to the Iron Head. And then we'll block whatever they throw at us. Oh, they do actually throw. So, Rock Wrecker. And so that's actually good for me. Bring in Gyarados. They swap to Dragonite. So that's not a bad situation for me to be in. Dragonite does beat Gyarados, but... it'll be a pretty close match, and they actually use their second shield, so that's really good for me. This should be a Dragon Claw coming in, and there we go. And then they'll probably be able to farm me down. Oh, I almost get to the next crunch, but not quite. Togekiss comes in. We're gonna allow this. Should be just a Dragon Claw, I think. Yeah, there's the Dragon Claw, and then we will just farm down, gain that energy. See what they've got. Rhyperior, maybe. Yeah, Rhyperior comes back in. And we're going to switch into our Dialga. We're going to shield that. And we should be able to just beat it. Yeah, there we go. And then in comes Mewtwo. So there's a nice Iron Head into that Mewtwo. And then we should be able to charm down. And then there's our Ancient Power. They should have been pretty close to a Psy Strike at that point if they had it. So GG's. Very, very close. Definitely lead Dialga into that Rhyperior lead is a pretty bad matchup for me, but I was still able to pull off a win in that. So very, very close though. And let's go Togekiss into Dialga. This one, let's... I can probably double Iron Head here to draw both shields. But I'm curious what their plan is here. Oh, they actually throw, so... I'm just going to allow it to... I don't think it'll KO, actually. Oh, they actually send in Groudon. Okay. So we're going to bring out Gyarados now. And I think I resist everything as long as they don't have Solar Beam. and they actually hit Earthquake, so not sure if they have Fire Punch on it or not. We're going to go with Crunch here, see if we can get a shield. They decide not to shield, so that's okay. We're going to shield up, and let's see what we can do. Yeah, there's another Earthquake. We do actually get them down on just fast moves. Togekiss comes in, and I'm going to Hydro Pump here, hoping that they don't shield. And they do use their shield, but that's okay. We swap to Togekiss, and they're going to swap into Metagross. So we're going to shield here. I'm going to Flamethrower, and then we're going to try to charm down that Togekiss, their opposing Togekiss. So this should KO Metagross and should give us a pretty clear path. And we're going to get KO'd actually, so Gyarados is going to have to finish it off, but able to do that. So GG's. Pretty close match there. That was actually a really good match. Well played, well played. And Dialga into Giratina origin form here. So Dragon, let's see, Shadow Claw, and then they actually switch into Metagross. So we're gonna switch into our Gyarados here. We are going to resist Meteor Mash. That's what they throw at us. And we should be able to so looking at the Sims Gyarados versus Metagross, I looked at it quite a bit. You can Hydro Pump basically for the win if they don't shield, but I like using Crunch because you actually end up with a little more energy at the end of the match if you just go straight Crunch instead of going like Crunch, Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump basically, since it's using a lot of more energy, you typically don't come out of the match with any energy, whereas if you just Crunch, you do end up with some. There's another Crunch. We're just going to allow, I'm not going to do anything on that. I'm going to bring in my Togekiss and let it farm this down for extra energy. That's why I didn't hit any of the bubbles on that. Because I wanted to see if I could get a little bit extra energy since I had already thrown it to try to get to that. And so we do switch to Dialga to absorb this Meteor Mash. There you go. And then we should be able to just Dragon Breath down. And then I'm at a Draco Meteor to just finish this Giratina off. We were in a really good position anyways with Togekiss in the back still. So GG's. Enjoyed that game a lot. I like seeing Giratina's. Okay, we've got Kyogre here, so this is a great matchup for Dialga as well. So you can see we're just gonna farm down. Obviously Iron Head going to be resisted, but we're going to resist all the moves from Kyogre. So we are going to hit the Iron Head. Let's see if they decide to shield or not. They do not, and they actually switch into Togekiss. So we get to another Iron Head, so we're going to throw this. They're going to shield this more than likely, because that would do a ton to Togekiss. So now we've got 2 shields, but we're down a Pokemon, and Kyogre has some energy left on it on their side. We're going to shield this Ancient Power more than likely. Oh, they actually did Flamethrower. Okay. I was kind of surprised by that. I thought they would just Ancient Power to try to get the boost since I had 2 shields. I decided to double shield my Togekiss. I don't know if that was the smartest move there. And then I'm going to just throw Flamethrower into whatever comes in, which was probably a bad idea because Kyogre is in the back. It actually does KO Kyogre though. And yeah, Metagross was there. So here we're in a pretty bad spot. I don't know if I can get to... yeah, I don't know if I can get to double crunches before they get to anything. So I'm not sure I'm going to win this one. It'll be close. There's the crunch. Yeah. And there's the meteor mash. So that's going to be GG's there. Definitely not how I wanted this set to go, but we are able to pick up 3 wins, even though that first one was kind of bad for us. Build them there. So definitely and gain a little bit of rank. As always, guys, I want to thank my Patreon supporters. Link in the description down below. If you guys haven't already checked that out, you can check that out. And then also, as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and keep on battling.